Good morning, Monon Community Center, and happy Motivation Monday. My name is Brittany. I'm the fitness supervisor here at the Monon Community Center. In case you did not get our newsletter, we are kicking off a 2-week virtual schedule. It'll be including a lot of Zooms, but we are also bringing more offerings to you here live on Facebook, particularly Mondays and Fridays. We are going to be starting with just some nice deep breathing, some nice stretching. This time can be very stressful for everybody, and meditation can play a huge role and benefit in addition to just releasing any stress or tension in your muscles. So that is our focus for you this morning. It's just a little meditation and stretching. So when you're ready, I just want you to find a comfortable seat. You can be anywhere right now. You could be in the comfort of your bed, in a chair. If you are in your office or in your at-home office, maybe you're sitting somewhere that's maybe not typical. You can be anywhere right now. Just get comfortable, close your eyes, and I want you to start to focus on your breath. So just checking in with yourself. How are you feeling this Monday morning? Are you going to start it with maybe some negative thoughts that you are bringing in from last week or from this weekend or after listening to the news or reading something on the news? Or are you going to allow yourself to clear your mind a little bit and allow some positive thoughts, some new perspectives to come in mind? I hope you choose the second option, because that's what we are here for you, for guiding you to do this morning. So I love just starting with taking a deep breath, inhale through your nose, and then just open your mouth and sigh. Let a big exhale out. And again, just take a nice big inhale. The first one can be uncomfortable, so just let a big exhale out. And you notice that second one feels really good to just bring a little calmness into the body. And I want you to go through that process 2 to 3 more breaths. And with every exhale, I want something negative that's been on your mind to just start to release. Any of those worries, try to just sigh them out. If it's your first time meditating, I 100% know it is not comfortable to just find stillness and to find breath, but that's okay. That is why we are here this morning on our Monday. We are motivated to try something new, to learn, to grow, and a big part of that is just experiencing. So I want you to experience right now this sense of calmness and ease in the body after just letting out those big, deep breaths. And as you continue to find this breath here, I want you to stop thinking about any discomforts. It could be any pains or tightnesses in your shoulders or backs or hips. I want you to just focus completely on your breath. If that's mentally saying to yourself, inhale when you fill up and exhale when you let go, start to just repeat that. Inhale and exhale. And if you can connect to something else, feel free to start bringing in a positive phrase into your mind. So that could be anything as simple as, it's going to be a great week when you inhale, a smile when you exhale. It could be, I'm going to accomplish, and then you fill in your blank when you inhale and exhale. And I want you to start to create that phrase, that personal connection with yourself. And meditation is all about a mindset. So with your eyes closed, just keeping that consistent breath, that consistent phrase. In definition, meditation is the practice where an individual uses a technique like mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular activity, thought, or object to train attention and awareness and attain mental clarity and a state of calmness. So after these first few moments of just breathing together, are you feeling that sense of less stress, that state of calmness, maybe some of that mental clarity? It might not be a lot, and that's okay. And you might only give yourself 1 minute, and then you're done with it. And then tomorrow you go for 2 minutes, and you slowly progress, letting less stress in and letting more mindfulness in. So we're just going to be here together for about 1 or 2 more minutes of just focusing on an attainable place we want to go this week. And that attainable place starts with what we are telling ourselves first thing on our Monday morning. Are you telling yourself it's going to be a great week? Are you telling yourself you're going to get out this week and you're going to take a walk or you're going to go for a run? Are you telling yourself that we are not stuck inside, quarantined forever? There is an end to this. Are you telling yourself your kids are driving you crazy, or are you looking at this time to be grateful that you get to spend with them? I was talking to one of our instructors briefly the other day, and she mentioned, my kids are going off to college in a year or 2 from now. And if it wasn't for this, I would not get to spend so much time with them before they were gone. And so there's definitely 2 perspectives we can take. But I've also heard and seen those other perspectives of, oh my gosh, this e-learning, it's driving me crazy. I don't know how much longer I can take this. And you notice those are 2 different mindsets. They're 2 parents. They both have kids. But one is looking at this in a grateful, positive way, and one is going down only being able to think and look at the negative. So this is our moment where we just focus on our positive. Even if it's been negative the past few weeks, it's not going to be easy this first week to start to change that mindset for sure. But it is something we can at least take a second to recognize if we've been in a place that's negative, and we can start to change maybe one of our thoughts to be positive. And then next week it starts to become 2. And slowly we have a very positive outlook on all this, instead of only dwelling on how awful or stressful it's been. So I want everybody to take a nice deep breath again. Big inhale. On your exhale, think about the stress you are letting go with a big sigh. And take a deep, deep breath. Big inhale. Fill up with as much air as you can this morning. Notice your face, your shoulders, your jaw, everything relax on this next exhale. And one more time, taking a nice deep breath. Big inhale through your nose. And a deep exhale out. And just gently start to open your eyes if you can. Smile right now. So if you've heard the term mind-body connection, that's a big phrase that you might hear in a yoga class, but the mind-body connection, it's when we are in a state of stress. I'm sure right now if you are feeling stress, you might be physically feeling it as well. You might feel tightness in your neck and your shoulders. You might feel tightness in your back or your hips. And so in addition to just clearing out some of that mental stress with meditation, we are also going to be physically doing some of that with just some gentle stretching that is very attainable for anybody of any age and very safe for everybody of any age. So you can still be wherever you just meditated. Just open your eyes, keeping that positive mindset, trying to keep that consistent breath. And I just want you to drop your chin to your chest and start to roll your head, neck, and shoulders around. And if you feel comfortable doing this with your eyes closed, I encourage you to close your eyes. And just think about how much better, even after 1 or 2 shoulder rolls, your head, neck, and shoulders are feeling. And then just take it to the other side, dropping your head, neck, and shoulders. And just take another big shoulder, head, neck roll. And then I want you to drop your ear to your right shoulder. If this is comfortable for you, stay right here. If you can take then your left hand and push it towards the ground, that's going to add an extra stretch into the side of your left neck and shoulder. So we're just dropping our right ear to our right shoulder. If you can add that press of your left palm, I want you to come back to your deep breaths. Take an inhale here and exhale. Maybe this is good for you, and if you want to go a little bit deeper even, take your right hand and gently hold on to your left ear. So you're adding more resistance and going deeper into that neck and shoulder stretch. And if it gets to be too much, start by taking that hand away. But again, you're adding very, very light pressure to just kind of elongate those muscles and tendons in that left neck and shoulder. If your left hand is out, push it really hard, like you're almost touching the ground. It might not touch on your arm length. And just take 2 more deep breaths. Big inhale. And big exhale. And again, a big inhale. And a big exhale. Now, I just want you to, if your hand is up, remove that right hand. And now take your gaze at your right shoulder. Think about your arms being in a V position, and you're pushing your palms down. And now you're still hitting that left side of your neck and shoulder. It's just a little bit of a different stretch. Take a nice deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Gently bring yourself up. I now want you to bring your left arm across your body for a gentle back side of the shoulder and scapula stretch. So you're going to gently hit the top of your shoulder. Think about, instead of having your shoulders up in your ears, press it down. Gently bring that arm close to your chest and just take a few deep breaths. Nice inhale through your nose and nice big exhale. And one more nice deep breath. Inhale. And nice deep exhale. And now I want you to take your left arm up overhead. Bend that elbow. Maybe this is enough of a stretch for you. Or take your right hand onto that left side. So now we're going to be into the back side of our triceps. That's the back of your left arm, and it gently runs right underneath your armpit as well into your lats. So some muscles that we don't always recognize are tight, and this is, again, that mindfulness, that recognition, just to breathe, to relax, to feel better in just a few moments with just some gentle movement to wake up, to start with a nice motivation for our week and our Monday. Good job. Take another deep breath. Inhale here. And then just gently release your arms. I want you to roll your shoulders up to your ears. And take a big exhale, let them go. Then we're going to start the other side. So I want you to drop your left ear to your left shoulder this time. Starting with that side, neck, and shoulder stretch. And then you could take your left palm and press it towards the floor. Excuse me, that's going to be your right palm. And then if you'd like to add a stretch, your left arm would come up and gently grab your opposite ear. So you're just stretching in opposition. Press one palm down, take deep breaths into your neck and shoulders. And big exhales out. And if any of those are too much, I'd start with taking my hand off and just pushing my arm down. If that arm is too much, just relax it in your lap and just enjoy feeling that neck naturally stretch with the pull of gravity. Take another nice deep breath here. Inhale. And big exhale. I want you to then bring both arms by your side. Take your gaze down. Looking towards your shoulder. Press through both palms equally, feeling that stretch running through that side neck. So you're going to feel it run through that top of the shoulder. Find that consistent breath, not thinking about if it's uncomfortable, but think about inhaling, think about exhaling. Maybe your thought was, it's going to be a great week. And think about how great of a week it is going to be if you feel a little less stressed and tight. And then come to the center. Bring your arm across your body, gently pulling that arm towards you, and then drop your shoulder down away from your ears. Take deep breaths here. Big inhale and nice big exhales. And big inhales, keeping that breath into that upper shoulder and the back. Take one more deep breath in, one more deep breath out. Just gently bring that arm up, bend your elbow, hold on to it. Stretching now down the back side of that right arm and lat. Try to keep your neck up, keep your gaze up. I want you to come back to connecting to breath. Take an inhale here and exhale. And when your inhale gets to your lungs, you'll definitely feel that stretch. Go deeper into that upper part of your arm. Take a big breath and take a big exhale. And relax your arms. Take your shoulders all the way up to your ears and exhale. And then you can do this from anywhere that you're sitting, but we're gonna find a seat on our tailbone. So if you're in a chair, I want you to just keep your feet on the floor, and we are going to cross our right ankle over our left knee. So you're gonna have a parallel shin. If you're in a seated position, either in a bed or on your floor, I want you to bring your right shin on top of your left. So they are both stacked on top of each other. This is called a fire log position. It's going to start to open up the hips, and it can be very intense. So you can stay right here, and just start to breathe. And then if it's too much, just cross your ankles. And if you can go a little deeper, I want you to start to walk your hands forward. Notice if your tailbone lifted off of your space. So if it's off the floor or off your chair, back off a little bit and focus on that hip. So a lot of people tend to have low back pain, and it's because we have tightnesses in other muscles, and one of those is that side glute and our hips. So this is relieving some of that stress that we can feel in the hips and glutes. We're going to do hamstrings next, which is a huge muscle group that pulls on other joints and muscles and causes any back pain and tension. So start to take a deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Not shying away when it gets uncomfortable. That is when the magic is happening. That is when the stress is releasing. So just keep breathing. Take a big inhale and take a big exhale. And one more time, take a nice deep breath. Inhale and a nice deep exhale. And then gently come up, and we're just going to switch to the other side. So switch so the other leg is on top. If it's too much, we're going to go that crisscross position. If you're sitting in a chair, you're just going to cross your other ankle on top of your knee. And then from here, you can stay right where you are, or if you have that little additional stretch in you, start to walk your hands forward or lean your body forward. And we're going to find those 4 consistent breaths here. Big inhale and big exhale. And now here's the tricky part. Can you relax your shoulders and your face? Sometimes when we focus on releasing stress of one muscle, we then bring it up into other areas. So our purpose right now is to let go of all of it. So just try to let go of the face and the shoulder tension, and try to let go of the hip and back tension all at the same time. Just breathe, it'll help. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, take a nice deep breath. Inhale and big exhale. Gently come on up. Bring your feet in front of you so they're straight. I want you to reach your arms all the way up. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, reach for your toes. And if you want to do this from a chair, you definitely can do this from a chair. Just gently round your back and hold on to your knees. So you're just kind of hunching over your upper back, and that'll stretch out the upper shoulders and the neck and the lower back. If you're on a floor, this will add a little bit of stretch into your hamstrings. Wherever we are, I want us to all take our chin, drop it to your chest, and think about looking back towards your belly button. And now that we're here, I want you to just take 3 deep breaths. Big inhale through your nose, and take a big exhale out. And again, filling up, big deep inhale, and a big deep exhale. And one more time, inhaling, and exhaling. And then just gently roll up. I want you to turn your head to the right and to the left. And again, drop your ear to the right and to the left. And one more time, to the right and to the left. And then we're going to come onto our hands and knees. And if you're in a chair right now, I want you to just stand on your feet for a moment. If you're on your hands and knees, we are going to go into a low lunge stretch. So step your right foot forward and come forward. Lean your hips into your right knee. Notice right now my knee is over my ankle. I'm not here. You want to have a straight line from your knee to your ankle. And this is going to stretch out the opposite hip. Hands can be on the floor. Hands can be on that leg. Or if you want a deeper stretch, you're going to reach your arms up and add a little back bend. And if you are in a chair, or if you'd like to do this stretch standing, you can hold on to a wall or your chair, bend that leg and grab onto your ankle. So you're stretching out that same hip flexor and quad. So wherever you are, I want everybody to find 3 deep breaths together. Here we go, take a nice big inhale and big exhale. Remembering it is going to be a great week to let go of some of that stress. Take a nice deep breath in and deep exhale out. And one more time, deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then just everybody come back to the center and switch to the other side. So we're going to bring that opposite foot forward, making sure there's a straight line from your knee to your ankle just to protect our joints properly and stretch them properly. We can have our hands down, we can have our hands up, we can even have our arms up. And again, if you're standing or would like to take this standing, if it's too much bending on your knees, it's too much pressure, just take your foot into your hands. So you're going to get that same benefit and stretch. And we're all just going to take about 3 deep breaths. So take a big inhale. You can even close your eyes if you're comfortable with it. Big exhale. Focusing on yourself, your breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. And one more time. Big inhale. And a big exhale. Great job, guys. Take your hands down if you are on your floor. We're going to take cat-cow, so we can do this standing as well. If you're on your feet, stay right there. I will show you that version in just a moment. If you're on your hands and feet, we're in tabletop position, and you're going to look up, take a big deep breath, and then exhale. Round your spine like an angry cat. Inhale and exhale. So if you're on your hands and knees, keep doing that. If you're on your feet, I want you to take your hands onto the top of your knees and gently bend your knees. And you're going to do the same motion standing. Inhale, look up, and then round your back like an angry cat. Inhale and exhale. So wherever you are, keep moving through your cat-cows just a few more times. Inhale, we all look up, bring our chest forward. Exhale, round your spine, curl, press into your palms and shins. And again, big deep breath in. Big exhale out. Last time, big inhale. And big exhale. And then I want us to all just find our seated position again. That could be in your chair, on your floor. Take your wrists, start to roll them out. And then we're going to bring our right wrist in front of us. Think about pressing your palm to me. And then I want you to gently grab your fingertips and pull them down. Now, if that's too much, that's okay, but you're going to notice that due to texting, typing, anything we use our hands for, we are going to have tension in our wrists. So I like to call this a Spider-Man move. You're pressing your palm forward, fingertips are facing the floor, and you're just gently bringing them closer to you. Don't pull too much. That's definitely delicate joints in our wrists. And then we're going to switch out. Other palm forward. Notice my fingers are down. Use your opposite hand to grab those fingers. Gently pull them back. Keep the shoulder relaxed. Just breathe. Sitting tall. Take a deep breath in. And a big exhale out. Gently release that. Bring your arms back up one more time. Circle in one way. Circle in the other way. Let your hands relax in your lap and roll your head again one more time. Big head, neck, and shoulder roll to the right. Notice how different you feel. And then go to the left. And then I want you to bring your arms all the way up. Take a big inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And then exhale, just press them down. And again, take a nice deep breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, let them go. Last time, inhale, reach and stretch up as long as you can. And then exhale, bring your arms down, rest them in your lap. We're going to just finish with a few more moments of meditating, breathing, starting that motivation in our minds for our week, for our Monday. So you can stay right here and sit. You can lie on your back if you'd like. And I just want to remind you of the purpose and definition of meditation. So it is the practice where an individual, that would be you, uses a technique like mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular activity, thought, or object to train attention and awareness to achieve mental clarity and a state of calmness. And as I mentioned, one of the most beneficial things that meditation can be used for is stress release. And I think any of us in this world right now would be lying if we have not had at least 60 seconds of a moment of stress, of fear, of anxiety, of some feeling along that line. So we are going to start replacing some of that with our mindfulness, with our meditation, with our breath, and that is why we are here this morning. So what do you need to think about to have a great week? What do you need to think about to have a less stressful week? What do you need to focus on to achieve great things? And we're starting in this place right here. I want you to set 1 to 3 goals for yourself. That could be setting a timer throughout your day to do another meditation of just shutting off all devices and just breathing. That could be setting your mind to going on a walk with this beautiful sunshine we're going to have today. That could be a long-term goal of over the next week or 2 or 3 or month, you're going to do something specific, whether that's eat a salad at your lunch, or take a walk before your lunch break, or get up and walk every 2 hours so you're not sitting. Maybe it's incorporating stretching before bed every night. Maybe it's giving your kids a hug if you've been looking at them with a little frustration or stress from just having them around these past couple weeks. So since we are all unique individuals, we all have different goals We all have different mindsets. I want this to be your next 3 to 4 deep breaths of creating that mindset for yourself. And then everybody finish with 1 deep breath. Big inhale and big exhale. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you are feeling motivated to have a great week. We all know it is not an easy time, so be there for those around you. Most importantly, stay positive and be there for yourself. We will get through this. We will be checking in with you on Friday. So I will be here meditating and stretching with you on Friday, in addition to sweating with you on Wednesday. If you have more questions for us about some of our other virtual offerings, let us know. Comment below. And again, have a great week, everybody. Achieve what you just set your mind to. And I'll see you on Wednesday for Workout Wednesday.